Hi guys, welcome back to the I Don't Even Know podcast. I am very doing well today. I'm back for All My Kid season 6, episode 6, and what the fuck did I just watch? I'm so thrown off by this episode because it took such a turn that I didn't expect. Like, of course, I knew we were gonna get the cabin, obviously because of the promo, and even before that, I had a feeling like this season we were gonna go back to cabin because I don't think we were there last season, and so I expected drama, obviously because of the promo, but also because of the cabin. I mean, it's like drama city there. Like, they really need to get rid of that damn cabin if they don't want to have issues in their relationship, because literally every time they're there, shit happens. And the last 2 times that they went there, it involves a relationship. I feel like they just need to relax and not go there anymore. There's so much drama everywhere, and there's like not only drama, it's like drama that's not needed. Like, I don't know what the writers are thinking with giving Spolivia like all this like drama with like communication. Like, one thing about those motherfuckers is they're great at communicating. Like, don't get me wrong, they have their like issues occasionally, but communicating is one of like their best like things. Like, they're probably the best at that. But like, this whole episode they were having issues because of Ashley, and I get it. I do. Like, I get why Spencer was like maybe kind of upset and worried that like something happened, which I don't even think he was worried something happened. I think it was just the fact that she didn't tell him, which I completely understand that. It's like, it should have been like wrapped up last episode, and they should have talked about it. I get they wanted drama for this episode, but the fact that it's kind of gonna get carried in next episode too, in a way, even though they talked about it and they're fine, actually showing up again next episode, and so we're gonna have to deal with that. And it's just, they need to wrap up the Ashley storyline, because I am sick of drama with Bolivia. I just want happiness, and like, obviously we're not gonna get it because it's a teen drama. It's like a CW teen drama, but it's like, that's all I want. Let them live their lives. Like, we went through hell in season 5. What they could do, at least, is give us happiness and love. And we were doing so damn well. First few episodes, oh my gosh, it was incredible. Like, the first 4, like, they had their issues. Like, not really issues. Like, they had their ifs. Like, they had some, like, little things. And even though we didn't really get much of them in episode 3, the scenes that we got were incredible. Like, she was like saying, we'll open up, we'll talk about issues. They are kind of now, but they're still not. It's like, they need to talk to each other more. And like, I know they're gonna be fine. A part of me is getting worried. You know, like, I said this to like so many people when I talked about this, when I talked about All American people. I say, like, they're fine, like, they're fine, they'll be fine, and like, overall I think they will be, like, they are in game 100%. But it's like, part of me's worried, not that they're gonna break up, but like, some shit, part of me is, honestly, it's just their communication's not looking good right now. And I was hoping it would be so solid this season because of what happened last season, and the first few episodes, they were kind of like, okay, we're gonna communicate better. And I get, like, she's changed, and like, they both changed in the year and a half that they were separated, or not year and a few months that they were separated. They grew and they changed. And, like, they're not really used to, like, being together, like, as these new changed people. Like, yeah, I get that, and they need to, like, talk about that. But it's, like, still, it's, like, it's upsetting me because I'm like so stressed about this. Cause like I need them to not have issues anymore. Like I need happiness because I'm not getting it with Jordala. Like I am in a way, but then shit happens and like it's stressful, and then I have them. It's like I need both of them to just thrive, you know? And going into the season, I thought we were just gonna have angst with Jordala. I thought Spilivio for the most part was gonna be fine, like a little drama here and there, but like for the most part they would be fine. But the fact that I think Spilivia issue might be a bit worse right now than Jordala's because of Ashley, and it's just like not what I was expecting going in the season. I knew like obviously drama, yeah, because what Samantha said in that video, but like what the hell? It's like I'm so thrown off. It's like I need Ashley to get punched. I'm really hoping Spencer's gonna punch him next episode, but part of me feels like he will. I really do, and I really want that to happen, even though Olivia probably will get mad. I need them to work it out. And like they did at the end of the episode, obviously, like they opened up to each other. Like she gave him the draft of the book because she wants somebody to be able to read it, or like wants him to be able to read it. And then he gave her one of his journals because he wants like them like not like kind of reconnect, even though they have, but like their new and evolved selves. He wants them to reconnect and like get to know like their new selves or whatever. And I get that, and I'm like really happy they did that. But it's like I feel like it might not help as much as he thinks. Maybe the journal's gonna help, but I'm worried like something's gonna be said in the journal. It's gonna freak Liv out or something, because their communication is really not it right now. It's like at the end it was fine and they're good and they have their little couple bucket list, which is so cute. If they actually do take a ballet class, I'm gonna need to see it because I really want to see Daniel try to do that. I doubt they're gonna make him do it, but I would be sick if they do. But, like we have that, and like they're fine. Especially because they talked about Ashley, which I was worried they were not really gonna talk about. I knew they were. I just wasn't sure she was gonna explain like why they were so close. And I'm happy that we got confirmation that they didn't hook up. And here's the thing, I was almost certain they didn't. Like I was like, okay, there's no way in hell they did. Like I was almost certain, and I'm happy I was right, because Liv loves Spencer so fucking much, and she's so in love with that man. Literally, I don't think she would ever look at another person. Like even if they're broken up. I mean, we kind of knew that. She did not hook up with anyone. Like, she kissed someone, but that was basically it. Like, Spencer's the only guy for her. Like, she even knows that. And so, like, I'm happy it got confirmed, though, so Spencer knew. And then I'm talking about, and I'm happy. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My words don't exist today. I'm happy that she also talked about, like, why, like, she was so dependent on him in London's, because in London she was distracted from everything. All the shit that's happened here and her home, like, Beverly Hills and Crenshaw, like, all the shit. And, like, she was distracted by, like, Billy, and she was, like, being there made her not have to think about that, and being with Ashley made her not have to deal with it and think about the fact that her dad's gone, and it distracted her. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of thought that was one of the reasons that being friends with him did distract her from everything. It's like she needed someone who didn't know who Billy was, who wasn't grieving Billy, to be friends with, so she could, like, not have to think about it all the time. Because, you know, when she's with, like, some of the other people, she probably thinks about Billy because they lost him too, because they were all close with him, you know? So I'm happy that got brought up. I hope, even though, like, I'm happy for her that she has a friend like that who was there for her in London, I really fucking hope that they stop being friends. Or we find out he's gay. Because I think he likes her if he's not gay. Like, I think he might like her. And so I kind of want them to say he's gay so like then we don't have these issues. Because it's like I'm fine as long as she doesn't have feelings for him, which she obviously doesn't. But then I don't want any drama with them, and I don't want like Spencer to get jealous, even though he knows like he might be like a little worried, but deep down he knows like Liv would not do anything. Like Liv loves him with her whole heart, like more than anything. She would not jeopardize that, and she wouldn't do anything. So I get that, but it's like it's a normal feeling to be jealous, even if you know. And like sometimes you do know, and then the writers do some stupid shit. It's like, even though, here's the thing, I will kill someone if they ever have Olivia kiss that man. I'm just gonna say that. Because as I was watching like this episode and I was thinking, there was like, no, she won't cheat on him, like it's fine. I thought of One Tree Hill. And I thought of season 2 Haley. And I'm not gonna like say like what happened, just in case you haven't watched the show. If you have, watch it. Or I mean, if you haven't watched the show, unless you get emotionally unstable watching TV, then wait, because it will kill you. But I did bring up this a couple episodes ago with Layla, saying if like the situation with Haley kind of happens with Layla, I will defend her. And same goes for Liv. I don't think it's gonna happen, but like part of me does not trust the writers because they do some stupid shit, and I'm so nervous with the way they're doing this that they're gonna do some crazy shit. Because here's the thing, like, yeah, Liv would never do that, but we thought the same for Haley. We thought the fucking same for Haley, and then she fucking did this. So like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she won't do it, but then writers like to fuck stuff up, and they like to do stupid shit that would never happen. So it's like, I'm worried like they're gonna do some shit like that. And let's be real, if they do, I will be defending her with my life. I don't care. I will be defending her just like I did Haley. And it's obviously not gonna happen with Layla now. Like her and Ryan thing kind of got pushed past. But if they bring it back and it happens again, well, I'll be defending her too. You know, like I will defend my girls. Like they are my top 4. Like they're my top 4 favorite characters of all time. You know, like Haley's number 2, Liv is 3, Layla's 4. Like those are my angels. I will defend them with my life, even if they piss me off a little bit. Let's be real, Haley did in season 2. I will still defend them. You know, like I will go to war for them no matter what they do. Even if they kill someone, I will be defending them with my life. I really hope that doesn't happen because I would prefer not to have to defend them on Twitter because Twitter scares the shit out of me, the actual shit out of me. Like, it's so scary on there. And, like, I don't say almost anything on there about shows anymore because I'm scared of it. But, like, if shit happens and I have to defend someone, I will. You know? That was my little rant about that because I am worried because I don't fucking trust the writers. Especially with what they did with Spilivia last season. And, you know, like, yeah, we knew they were going to break up. But being broken up for the full fucking season was insane. Literally insane. Like, literally. I don't understand what was going through their heads when they did that. It's like, oh, yeah. No, it should have lasted a couple episodes. Maybe, like, to the mid-season premiere, and then they should have gotten back together. It should not have been a full fucking season. We did not need Alicia. We did not need that random other guy that Liv kissed that one episode. We didn't need it. It's like, it's for the drama. Yeah, okay. Do I give a shit? No, I need them back together. Like, if the show's gonna be shit, and they're gonna do stupid things, let them be together at least. Even though, like, let's get straight, this season is, like, 10 times better than season 5, or at least for me. Like, I'm enjoying it a lot more. But I don't even know if it's because it's, like, genuinely good, or it's the fact that I was so deprived for, like, 10 months of them, and, like, I was, like, desperate for anything. Anyways, back to what I was saying about, what was I even saying? I was saying the Liv thing, but yeah, we know she wouldn't do anything. writers do stuff, and I don't see them doing it, but the way they were writing, like, Bolivia this episode was so upsetting. Like, they kind of were fine at the beginning. Like, yeah, Ashley was, like, he was kind of, like, hesitant about some stuff, wondering if Ashley, like, was read her draft and all that stuff. Like, yeah, we got that. We got a little bit, thanks. But then the cabin thing happened, and they were doing that couples thing to help Spencer with his paper, which I thought was cute. I was really excited to see, like, see what they say, because I was happy to see the group of them together, even though I would have loved to see Asher and Jamie there as well, because I miss Jamie, and I'm really mad we have not seen her yet. I wanted, oh my gosh, what am I saying? Yeah, like, I wanted to see them, but, like, it was great seeing all of them together. Like, it was cute. I liked it. And I was excited to see, like, what they said, and maybe talk about, like, more about the relationships. And then Spencer said he wanted to graduate early, which we, of course, knew that from the beginning of the episode, which I'm thrilled for him. But the fact that he did not tell Olivia was really not good. And then the fact that she was like, I want to move to London, which I kind of had a feeling she wanted to. But not telling Spencer. Like, what the fuck is up with their communication right now? It's like, that's where the writing is lacking. They are fine with communicating. Let them be fine with communicating, okay? Like, this is unrealistic. Like, they're so good at communicating, or for the most part they are. This should not be an issue. It's like, it should not be an issue. Like, I know she's probably not gonna move to London, or maybe she will with Spencer, and, like, when they're, like, older, like, after he plays in the NFL. But we know she's not yet, because she said, like, she loves London, but, like, she loves Spencer more, and that's more important. Like, the person she loves is more important, which, yes, 100%, I'm happy they got that straight. But it's like, their communication is literal shit right now, and it's really upsetting. Like, yeah, they're fine now, and they talked about it, but I know it's gonna go to even more shit next week with Ashley. It's like, my gosh, can we live and have some fun? It's like, I knew with the cabin we were not gonna have fun, but then I was also hoping we would, because last episode at the cabin, we had a great time with Bolivia. Like, everyone else was having their issues, but we are having a good ass time, and I want to go back to that. Like, can we have one cabin episode where things do not go to shit? Please? Like, if we get another season, let us go to the cabin, all the couples, and just have a good time. Go swimming, you know. I don't know what else they can do at the cabin, because I really don't know what's there. But, like, have fun. It's like, I did like the scenes of, like, them all together out there, and, like, them talking about stuff, and then them going on to do that little exercise of, like, blindfolded. Like, I liked all that. I liked seeing, like, those characters together, because they needed to work some shit out. But I did not appreciate the fact that there was drama everywhere. Like, with Bolivia, like, them doing the holding hands thing, they're good with that. Like, the fact that they could not even really look at each other and weren't even really holding hands, they were just touching. It's like, what the hell is going on? It's like, when I was watching that, I was like, oh my gosh, like, we're really not doing well right now. Like, we're not. If you told me this was going to be happening in, like, the second or third episode, or even fourth, I would not believe you. Because they were so fucking good. Like, episode 4, are you kidding? They were so solid. Like, they got the tattoos and everything. And then this shit's happening. Are you kidding? It's like, and then with the whole holding hands thing, Jordala, they couldn't even fucking do it. And it's like, they were doing so well at the beginning of the episode. I was having such a great time. Like, I was stressed about Bolivia, but I was having a good time with them. And then they couldn't even do it. And that is on Patience. I'm sorry. Like, Patience, girl, I love you for the most part. I, like, know you're going through it, but bringing up the fact that Ryan kind of, like, wanted her to wean off the meds, or, yeah, bringing that up, in front of Jordan was not smart. First of all, this does not involve you. And I'm happy someone's worried about her, because it's like the fact that she should have told Jordan. Yeah, like, yeah, Layla should have told Jordan, but she didn't. And the fact that Patience was the one to tell him, or just not tell him, like, just say it, like, that was so fucked up. That was so messed up. And I get she apologized, and she's like, I thought you told him, like, why didn't you tell him? And I was like, yeah, I know. But it's like, that it's none of her business. Like, yeah, that is your friend, that's your really good friend, but this doesn't really involve you. It shouldn't even involve Ryan. So, like, why the fuck? That's why I'm happy they went on, like, the blindfold things, so they could talk and about it, because I was worried Patience wasn't gonna fucking apologize, and I'm happy she did, because, yeah, girl, that was so fucking stupid. You should have not brought that up. And I'm also happy because they talked about Coop and Patience and, like, their whole thing, which I'll get into it a bit. But, like, they were talking about Jordan and her, and she was asking her, like, why haven't you told her? Or him. Oh my gosh, why can't I speak? Why haven't you told him? Which, I'm happy she asked her that. That's the one thing I'm happy she did, because I needed to know. And I wanted Layla to say it, because, like, she didn't want to worry him. Like, it's fine. But it's like, even though she was saying her, like, doctor, like, and her meds stuff doesn't involve him, it does. Like, I get what she means in a way, but it does involve him, because that is her fiance. That is your fiance, girl. You need to talk to him. You need to open, because he is so in love with her. Like, during that couple's writing down, like, what they want to do, the way he's like, I want to start a family with you, I want to marry you. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's so obsessed with her and so in love with her, and it's so cute. Maybe makes me want to die. But it's like, you need to open up to him about all these things, because it's, you guys are a team. Like, this kind of stuff does involve him, because he's a part of your life and he's about to be your husband. And, like, when Patience was saying that, like, he's so in love with you, like, he wants to do everything with you, you need to talk to him. Which I'm so happy she did. Like, it's just like, oh my gosh. And, like, I'm happy, like I said, I'm happy Layla talked to Patience about Coop, because I've been wondering where that's gonna go. Like, I've been saying that. I've been wondering what they're gonna do with it, because obviously they are in game. I've said this before, they are in game, like, 100%. But it's like, I don't know where they're going with it, because I don't know if that's the last season or not. And if it's not, they're probably going to push it out till next season. But if it is, or they're going to do the new generation thing, they need to get them back together, which they kind of did this episode, maybe, or they're just hooking up. But, like, I want them to get back together. I do, because I feel like I'm liking Coop a lot more right now. And I feel like it's gonna be back. They're, like, stronger now. Even though Patience is still going through it with the whole Miko thing. Understandable, like, completely understandable. What am I saying? They're better now than they were before. Like, Coop is so, like, much more mature. Like, she's so much better now. And I feel like she's in a good place to get back together. Patience might not be, but I feel like they needed to talk about it, and I'm happy they did. Because when they were doing the couples writing down thing, and they were, like, kind of, like, flirting and basically doing that, and then the holding hands thing, they were the best at that, and they weren't even a couple. I was like, okay, so maybe we're gonna get a discussion this episode, because I wanted them to talk about what happened. I wanted them to talk about why Coop, like, kind of swerved away when she tried to kiss her. I wanted the answers, even though I knew, like, kind of why. Like, the whole thing with Miko, a lot was happening. Coop didn't think it was, like, the right thing to do in the moment, which I'm happy. Like, happy she did that. Like, that shows how much she's mature. Like, I feel like back in the day, if, like, season 4 or 5, or just 4, season 4 Coop, maybe season 5 Coop, did that, she would have hooked up with him. But, like, that shows her growth, and I'm really happy about that. But, like, I'm happy that they talked about it, and I'm happy that they kissed. I mean, I hope that means they're getting back together. 'Cause, again, I don't want them to drag it on for too long. Like, am I the biggest fan of them? No, not at all. But I like them the most together. They're getting back together. I want them to be happy, and I think that they'll be stronger and better now because they're better at communicating, I think. Or Coop is, at least. Patience, maybe not so much. Patience was always decent at communicating, but with the Miko situation right now, she's not really. But Coop has gotten a lot better. So I feel like they would be better now. So I'm hoping. I just want them together so they do not drag it on. Because I don't want the situation with Spencer and Liv breaking up to happen with them. Like, it was dragged on for a whole season. And, like, yeah, Coop and Patience have been broken up since the second half of season 4. But they've been hinting about them getting back together since the last episode of last season. And, I mean, we all knew they were going to be endgame. And they kind of were hinting about it in season 5, episode 3, I'm pretty sure. But now that, like, they really are hinting at it, it cannot be dragged on for the whole season. I hate when shows do that. They break up a couple and then make them broken up, like, for the whole season. Like, no. If the season is, like, 10 episodes long, maybe. But when it's 20, you can't do that. Like, it's getting dragged on too long. There's no point. You just keep adding unnecessary drama. Like, get them back together. Part of me doesn't think they will, though, yet, at least, because of the Miko situation, and Patience could be really stressed about Miko, because, of course, the court date got pushed up, and then Miko's claiming it's self-defense, or it's gonna claim it's self-defense, which, like, fuck you, you know? It's like, Patience is so stressed out about it right now. Like, yeah, it's probably not the best time for them to get back together, but I feel like she needs to, like, have someone in her corner. And, like, I feel like having Coop, getting back together with Coop might distract her a bit. I don't know. Part of me thinks they will, but then a part of me thinks oh my gosh, a part of me wants them to right now, because I don't want it to get dragged on, and I think it's a good timing. But part of me is like, with everything that's happening with her, I feel like it's not good. Because she's so stressed about everyone calling her, like, trying to get a statement about it, like, painting her as the bad guy. It's like, it's so messed up, and she's just not there. I don't know. If they get back together, I'll be rooting for them, especially because Coop has been doing so well and is, like, being such a good friend to her, and really being there for her. It's like, when she needs it, like, she needs a good friend right now. Patience, the girl, is going through it. She needs someone right now, and Coop is being that for her. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know where it's gonna go with them, though. Like, yeah, they'll get back together for sure. It's just, like, with the Miko situation, it's like, I don't know where it's gonna go. Especially because next episode, we're gonna get, like, more about the Miko situation and, like, see what's going on. And it's just, like, if Miko says self-defense, I'm worried she's gonna get out for a bit. And I really do think if she gets out, she's gonna go after people. I said this before. She's gonna do some stupid shit. And I really want someone to bring that up. I really hope Laura next episode maybe says, like, if she gets out, she must do something drastic. Because, or not drastic, what the hell? Drastic. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I cannot speak right now. I'm a fucking idiot. But, like, I want Laura or Coop, someone to say that she might do some insane shit. You know? I don't know what's happening. This whole thing is, like, stressing me out, and that's why I wanted, like, a fun episode of just relaxing, which we did not get. I mean, we got it episode 4 in a way. We basically did. We had a good ass time, and I want to go back to that because I had so much fun, and I was not on edge, and now I'm on edge. Like, the only part I liked about the episode, or not liked, I liked different parts of it, but the only, like, thing, like, that did not stress me out was the Bolivia ending scene, all the Jordala cute moments, because, oh my gosh, even though they had their issues, their cute moments were it. Oh my gosh. Like, the beginning of them like making out on the couch was so cute. And then like her wanting to set a date for their wedding, and even when they were fighting about like the meds and everything, I was eating that up because the angst was angsting. It was so good because I'm happy he was saying like all that shit. Like he's right. She does need to talk to like her doctor about it, like to like figure it out a bit more, like to how to make this, like how to make it okay, or not make it okay, but how to approach it the best way, and how they need to talk, they need to do all that. I'm happy they said that. Like, oh my gosh, like he had a point and he made it and they're fine now, thankfully. Oh my gosh. Or kind of, I mean, clearly with that ending she's not okay, and that's gonna be a whole different thing. But it's like, that was my favorite part, was them. But not only Jordala, it was also like Coop and Olivia. I really liked that. I don't know, I really liked their scenes this episode. Probably because we've got a few in the past, but recently we haven't had that many. Especially last season. I mean, last season, the Coop and Patience scenes, or not Coop and Patience, the Coop and Liv scenes were not great because Coop was kind of being a pain in the ass and going after Liv and saying all this shit. And I was upset because, like, yeah, I get Liv and Spencer are broken up. I get she's mad at Liv for doing the article and kind of messing some stuff up with Spencer. Yeah. But I miss their kind of friendship. I mean, like, I want them to have a good relationship, you know, because they're two of the most important people to Spencer. Like, Spencer's best friend and his girlfriend, like, they need to get along. And I was so happy that they kind of went off together because I want to see more of that this season. And Coop was giving her pretty good advice. I mean, they both were. My favorite part was Liv tripping over everything. I mean, a part of me feels like that was just Samantha, and I mean, I relate to that. I trip over nothing, literally. I trip over my own feet like half the time. Like, I literally did before I recorded this. Like, I was walking to go get my water and I literally fell over, you know. So like that, I enjoyed that. But those, like, I need more equipment to live. But other than that, I didn't. I was stressed out for half the time. Like, yeah, we had Laura and her mom, which I was so happy to see her mom again, because like I feel like we should see her more. And also the casting was really good. Like, they look so much alike. But like, I liked that, and I liked how we got to see Willie again, and I liked how they were talking about Laura dating. You know, a part of me does not see her dating. Like, a part of me doesn't. I see her maybe hooking up with someone. I just don't see her getting remarried or anything. And I'm happy they brought that up. Because, yeah, if she wants to do it, yeah, go for it. I mean, I want her to be happy, but she was so in love with Billy. Like, Billy was the lover of their life. And some people only have one lover of their life, and when they die, or, like, or a divorce, but, you know, if they die, like, they don't date again. Like, that's, or get married. Like, they just stay single. That's completely normal. And I've, like, always saw that with Laura. Like, when her and Billy got divorced in the first place, I was like, okay, yeah, they're gonna get back together for sure. And then obviously he did, but when he died, I was like, yeah, she's not. Moving on, I was like, okay, maybe it's time for her. I get what she means. It is a bit soon still, because it's only been a year. It's been a little over a year. Like, yeah, it hasn't been that long, you know. It's still pretty fresh. I mean, it takes years for people to really, like, grieve, or like they'll grieve for the rest of their lives. Like, it takes a long time to deal with this kind of stuff. And so I'm happy that Willie, which I cannot believe that's his name, I like dead ass forgot until they brought it up. I'm happy he talked about it and how he was saying, like, about his wife and like that was his one true love and all that, and I'm happy they talked about that. Because, like, I want Laura to be happy. And if she wants to date, 100%. But then, if she doesn't, she shouldn't. Like, I really hope they don't, like, push it. Because a part of me thinks it's too soon. I feel like they should at least wait till next season if we have another season have her date. Or maybe not even date. I feel like she's just gonna hook up with people. Which go for it. I just don't think she's ready yet. Because she's still, I mean, obviously grieving Billy. I mean, they all are. Like, it takes a long time, so I feel like she needs to take her time. But if she wants to do it, I mean, she should go for it. And if Willie and her mom get together, I mean, they should go for that too. I mean, I don't know. That threw me off. Like, insane. Like, I think that's a little weird. But then if they want to, I mean, go for it, you know? Or at least just hook up. I mean, because they were flirting at the end. And I was like, okay, here for it. But I don't know. I guess we'll see where it goes with Laura and her dating life. I hope they have her talk to Jordan and Layla before she dates, though, if she does, because, like, I think it's important. Not if she's hooking up with people, like, just one time, like, that's different, but I feel like if she's actually gonna start dating, she should talk to them and see how they feel, even though, like, yeah, she should do what she wants, but I feel like she also needs to talk to her kids about it just to make sure they're comfortable with it, because that was their dad. Like, their dad died. Like, they're probably not gonna be used to seeing her with someone else, you know? So I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll see more of her online dating journey. Maybe we won't. It honestly just depends. I feel like they might not do it because she's, like, in a pretty good place right now. Like, she's, like, still, obviously, like I said, she's still grieving, but she's teaching. She's pretty happy. Like, she has both of her kids back, like, lives back from London and everything. It's like, I feel like if she's in a good place, she shouldn't do it. But it's, like, up to her completely. I mean, who the hell knows? I don't know where that's going. I had a feeling they were going to bring it up this season, like, her dating. But it's, like, I don't know what they're going to do with it. I really hope I hope they do, but then I also hope they don't, because it's, like, I just don't know if it's the right time. I feel like they're rushing it a bit too much, but maybe they're not. You know, I guess we'll see. Like, I hate how there's some things they rush on this damn show, and some things they, like, carry on for too long. Like, for example, Jordan and Spencer's little feud thing. They're fine now, thankfully, but it went on for too long. I'm sorry, it should have been wrapped up, like, episode 5, like, last episode. Or not even that. It should have been wrapped up, like, long before. Like, they should have talked about it long before, but at least it should have been wrapped up by last episode. You know, like, it only went on for kind of, like, 6 episodes off and on, but this storyline in this situation has happened so many times, like, every fucking season. They need to wrap it up, and I'm so happy they finally did, because, my gosh, like, that's why I was happy when they went off to do their like, little walks. First, because I wanted to see Coop and Liv and Layla and Patience talk and everything, but I wanted these motherfuckers to get their act together and talk to each other, and they finally did. When they said, like, the game is, like, or, like, their brother relationship is more important than the game, make sure, like, that doesn't happen, or, like, the game doesn't affect that, or whatever Billy used to say to them. Finally, my gosh, I've been waiting for someone to say some shit like that, because Billy has said that so many times, like, their relationships, your, like, brother relationship is more important than the game, and they would not get that. They kept having all their fucking issues. Just, like, get your acts together. Get it together. Like, oh my gosh. What the fuck? I just, like, finally. Because, like, I was worried it was going to get dragged on a couple more episodes, and then they were going to, like, be fine during, like, the championship or whatever, or, like, the 100th episode. That's what I thought was going to happen, and I'm so happy. Even though, yeah, it was dragged on for way too long. I'm so happy that they fixed it, because it's, like, I want them to be on good terms. Like, when they're on good terms, they are everything. And it's, like, I get why both of them are upset. It's, like, their relationship is more important than football, okay? Like, they're brothers. Get that into your head. Like, they finally did. I'm so happy, because, I mean, Layla and Liv have been kind of pushing them to, like, be on better terms. Even Coop did as well. Like, they were all kind of pushing them to, like, come on, like, let's get our acts together. Like, you guys need to talk. You guys need to fix this. Like, because this is probably the worst their fights have been, because they, like, were arguing on the field, which they never did, and, like nothing was going well. And it's just like, gosh, finally, I'm just so happy, especially now that they're in the playoffs, or, like, they're going into the playoffs. Like, I was worried they were gonna, like, be on bad terms during it. It's like, that's cannot happen. Like, they need to be on their best, like, behavior, not even best behavior, because they're going against Coastal, I think, maybe. I assume they are. And it's just like, they need, like, be 100%. They need to be on good terms. Maybe hopefully pass each other the balls. I get what, like, Jordan needs to make his time, but, like, Spencer does too. So, like, I'm hoping. I just hope they don't have another fight, you know? That's all I want. Literally all I want is for them to be fine. If they have any more drama with them, I'm going to lose my mind. If, like, a little argument here and there, that is fine. But overall, they need to be better, because this is so overdone on this damn show. It's like, I get it, but it's like also, like, they hated each other at the beginning of season 1. Season 2, I'm pretty sure they were arguing at some point. Season 3, they were. Season 4, they were. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And the season 5, they were. It's like, every damn season they have issues. Like, let's wrap it up. And if they get renewed and they do it again next season, I'm gonna lose my actual shit. Like, this is overdone. Like, they need to do something else. Like, get drama with other people. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, I want them all to just succeed and be happy, and, like, none of them are doing that right now. Like, Jordan and Spencer are succeeding. Like, they're both up, like, for the Heisman, I'm pretty sure. They're going to playoffs. Spencer's graduating early, which I'm so happy that they brought that up, because I was worried he just wasn't going to finish college. Which, like, if that's what he wanted to do, that's totally fine. But I feel like it's so important to him to get a degree in psychology, or I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing, if I remember correctly. So, like, I'm happy about that, thrilled about that. It's like, him and Liv are gonna figure it out. I mean, who the hell knows? And then Jordan and Layla are doing well for the most part. Like, they're all doing pretty well. We need to keep it that way. Especially going into next episode, because I am fucking terrified. Especially because of Layla. Like, what the hell happened to the lounge? What the fuck? A part of me thought it was maybe Miko, like, getting back at her for something, but then, like, seeing, like, the art on the wall, it was, like, some people from Crenshaw, like, a gang or something. But it's like, oh my gosh, like, what the fuck? Can she just be happy? Can she have something in her life that does not go to shit for once? Oh my gosh, like, she was so excited to show Jordan, like, the new, like, not the setup, but, like, what she's gonna do for, like, this event or whatever. And then they walked in and it was like that. And then she, like, flipped out. And that's why I am worried about her, like, weaning off her meds. Like, yeah, she probably was gonna, like, she was gonna be devastated either way, but I feel like her breaking stuff, it was because she's weaning off her meds, and maybe it wasn't the smartest thing. I mean, I want her to do what she wants to do, but I need to talk to her doctor, because I don't know if it's good. Like, even, you could tell by Jordan's face, he was like, I don't know, because I don't know either, and I'm like, I'm worried about her, because this is probably, like, pushing her over the edge, and, like, she's probably, oh my gosh. Like, my gosh, can this poor girl be happy for once in her damn life? Like, she was finally happy at the end of or before that, with Jordan, because she, like, they were gonna get married, and she was excited for whatever she's doing with the lounge, and then that shit happened. It's like, oh my god. It's just like, I'm worried about her. I really am. I really hope Jordan talks to her next episode. I mean, I know he will, because he is worried about her, and he loves her more than anything, and he will check in on her and make sure everything's okay. Like, yeah, like, they'll be fine. But it's like, I'm worried about it. It's just like, oh my god, I'm just worried about Olivia. I'm worried about Layla. I also want them to kick out those new roommates, or that one new roommate, because my gosh. See, I said they should not have gotten a couple. I said that. I didn't think they were going to break up so soon, though. Honestly, I thought it was going to go on for a few more episodes, but I feel like maybe they might kick her out. I don't know. Maybe. But it's like, I'm so worried about everything. It's like, my gosh, I need answers. Like, I need next week to hurry up. Like, right now. Like, let's figure this out. Because I'm pretty sure if I read the synopsis right, or if it was actually for next week, it's New Year's Eve, and so we're gonna get a party. Which, hell yeah, I'm here for. I love New Year's on shows when they show it. I mean, I don't remember the last time I watched, or no, the OC was the last time I watched a New Year's episode, I'm pretty sure. But I'm excited for that. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, because I was hoping it was gonna be happy, because I thought this episode's Bolivia was gonna be fine, which they were at the end, but of course we know Ashley comes back. But like that, Jordayla, they're not gonna be great, because Layla's gonna be going through it. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, what the actual fuck? I don't know what's happening, and it's upsetting me even more, the fact that I think literally have no idea what's going on, because we don't know we're getting another season. Like, it's pissing me off that we don't know. It's like, I need to know if we are or not, or if they're gonna do the new generation thing, to know, like, if we're trying to wrap stuff up. Because if we are, we're not doing a very good job. Because that's why I wanted another season, for them to wrap everything up, because they're not. Like, it's like, we're halfway done, or almost. We're not halfway done yet. We're almost halfway done. But I think next episode will be, like, basically halfway done, because we have 15 episodes left, or 15 episodes in total. So it's like, if they are gonna need to wrap it up, they need to do it pretty fast. Like, that's why I like a whole season, to wrap all this shit up and make it a good final season. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying this season, but and a part of me thinks it is the final season just with the vibe, but still, like, I'm nervous. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. That stupid new generation thing is in the back of my head all the time, because it's like, they can't do that, and I think they will. But then I also feel like they won't. But then I feel like they will, and it's kind of stressing me out. Especially because I read something, like, I think it was last year, that the writer, or creator, whatever, I can't think of her name. I think it starts with a K, but I might be wrong. She wanted it to have 12 seasons. And, like, do I want 12 seasons of Jordayla, Bolivia, Olivia, and Layla? Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I want as many seasons as I can get of them. But when I read that last year, I was like, oh my god. Like, yeah, I want to see them in the NFL, and I don't want to lose my babies. But it's also, like, they cannot do that. And so now that I read, like, the new generation thing that might happen, and I thought of that, I was like, okay, if that's maybe what they were going for, because I don't think they're gonna stay for, all of them are gonna stay for 12 seasons. Like, I don't know. I mean, because let's be real, like, they could get booked, like, and do insane things. Like, Samantha, Greta, Daniel, and Michael, they could all do so. Especially Samantha and Greta. Like, are you kidding me? They deserve to get booked and busy on all this shit. Like, once All American's done, like, I better see them on all this shit. Like, I will be watching everything they're in. It's like, I feel like they're gonna do it if they're actually considering 12 seasons. It's just like, I think the most seasons All American could do is 8. Probably. I mean, I want at least one more. at least 2 would be ideal to like make sure everything's wrapped up, because I'm like not ready to lose anyone, but it's like I feel like the most they can do is 8, maybe just 1 more season actually, because as much as I love the show, they have lost its spark. It's lost its spark, even though I am enjoying the season a lot more than last season, and it is kind of reminding me of season 1. It's not the same, and it's like it can only go on for so long. So that's why I think they need 1 more season to show Spencer and Jordan in the NFL, and then they should just wrap it up. Like, they cannot go on for like 12 seasons. Like, yeah, I'm not ready to lose them, but it's also like, you know, I'm saying that until I actually lose them. The day I lose them is the day I will bawl my eyes out. Like, when it gets announced that like the show's done or like they're leaving, goodbye. Somebody will need to come and find me, because I will be dying on my bed. Like I said, I say it, but like when it happens, I'm gonna lose my shit. I think I say, yeah, shows can't keep going on, but then they get canceled and the heartbroken. Like, for example, Riverdale, I said it needed to end like 100%. Did I bawl my eyes out when it ended? Yes. Have I gotten over the fact that I've lost Cheryl, I lost Tony, I lost them as a couple as well, and I lost like Veronica and everyone else too, but mainly those two, Cheryl and Tony? No. Will I ever get over it? No. I have still not come to terms with the fact that I lost them, and I don't love them the way I love Layla and Olivia. To be fair, I think the reason I was so heartbroken about like them leaving me was because they were the first ship, and Cheryl was the first character I really fell in love with. But it's like, I'm still not over it. I still have not come to terms with it. It's gonna be a year and a few months. I will still not be over it, you know? So I say it, but who the hell knows? I don't know. I'm just worried. I just need them to announce something, especially because I know that, or not I know, I heard that All American Homecoming is most likely ending, along with The Walker. I haven't watched The Walker yet, but I heard that those 2 are most likely ending after season 3. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. And All American Homecoming is premiering in July, like a week or 2 before the finale of All American. I'm pretty sure. I might be completely wrong. Who the hell knows? But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna end the episode here, because I have no idea. I'm so stressed about everything right now. Like, my gosh, I'm really not built for school and having to watch my shows at the same time. Like, my gosh, this is really not for the week. But thank you so much for listening. Sorry I was a mess. Like always. I mean, are we surprised now? And I'll see you guys next week for episode 7, and hopefully everything goes well.